Hello, everybody. Hello. I don't know which way to look. There we are. Hi. Here's a fun little impromptu thing for the YouTubers and the YouTubies. I guess I would be the YouTuber and you would be the YouTubies and Facebook people. I am in beautiful Iowa. I freaking love Iowa. Never knew that was a possibility. And I'm in one of my favorite places in Iowa, for sure, easily. The Amano Colonies. It's either the Amana or the Amana. I like Amano Colonies. Just rolls off the tongue blah, 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 a little better. But yeah, this is where I get to sleep tonight. It doesn't get much better than that. Does it? My nose itches because bugs. There was a lot of bugs. And I had a fly or a gnat or some kind of little winged insect to go, and now it's like, it still feels like it's there. It's like it crawled into my nose and up into my brain and it's taking over my thoughts. And it's not at all. But it feels like it is. So yeah, there'll be some, that's really the only complaint I have is these freaking things and my hair. Besides that right there is, I know it's small. I know people are like, Brandon, you're not a small dude. Like, how do you live in that? How? How do you do it? I don't know how to answer that. I just really enjoy doing it, if you know what I mean. Do we have comments? Oh, people are leaving comments. Cool. Hi, how are you? I didn't think anybody was watching. I just literally hit record because I haven't used this StreamYard thing in a long time. And I pay for it, so I figured I would use it. God, I hate bugs. But it's a muggy buggy type of, I made my mom laugh earlier when I said muggy buggy. It's a muggy buggy type of day out. It rained all week here in Iowa. It's been raining, which honestly, when you're in one of those or any kind of vehicle, bigger RV, whatever, and it starts raining and that's where you sleep, that puts your friend Brandon immediately out. Man, I got a hell of an echo. Hey. It's like loud. Wow. Anyways, that's the event center in the Amano Colonies. The owners there are awesome. They said, Brandon, we would be honored if you stayed the night in our parking lot. And I said, well, I would be honored to do so as well. If you don't know what the Amano Colonies is, it's like a little German town. There's like 7 areas. That's the person roaming around the neighborhood making noise and making sure that people like me are being good. Ooh, the lights just came on. Did you catch all that? Maybe we'll catch that in the background. Anyways, the Amano Colonies, if you've never been or never heard of the place, it's beautiful. And I just had a wonderful German meal today. Some Jaeger Schnitzel with some Spätzle and sauerkraut. And I had a German beer. Actually, it was like a grapefruit IPA type of thing, but it went really well with the food. I don't drink at all unless I'm at a German restaurant. That is kind of my rule. No drinking whatsoever. Not that I've ever had a problem. I just don't enjoy being drunk or even tipsy. Probably been drunk 15 times in my life, like really drunk. If that, maybe less, probably a lot less. Anyways, had a beer, had a wonderful dinner, had a wonderful 10,000 steps today, walking all over this. I'm going to have a wonderful sleep if the bugs let me. And man, I just love this. This morning I woke up at the Surf Ballroom. For those of you who follow me on the Facebook machine, you may have seen the pictures. I got to be on the stage. If you don't know what the Surf Ballroom is, it is a concert venue. It's been around since the 40s. It's where Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the Big Bopper played last before they had their little plane accident, and they killed them all. Yeah. I've always wanted to go there. I've always been a big fan of that, the story of that, and I absolutely was in. It was very surreal being there. So it's also a museum. It's a piece of rock and roll history, and it was so damn cool to be on that stage, to be backstage, to talk to the people there, and see all of it. I was very, very happy guy today, and I ended up me sleeping in their parking lot too. So when you have permission to park your box, your tint on wheels. That makes it so much better. Like I have permission tonight. I mean, look at this. Are you looking? Are you getting dizzy? Are you gonna throw up? My mom's watching. She's probably gonna throw up. No, I think I'm gonna throw up. A little schnitzel on the phone. Now this is beautiful. It's not always this. Okay, 2 nights ago I was at a Cracker Barrel in Omaha, and I love Omaha, but it's Cracker Barrel. It's just beautiful. It's birds and bugs, but it's beautiful. It's Brandon Bishop with the beautiful bugs and birds. A lot of bees. I haven't seen any actual bees, but this place is really good food. Cool coffee shops. There's a bunny rabbit, birds, bugs, bunnies. Beautiful. Brandon Bishop. I'll shut up. No, there's a lot of wine places and stuff like this. My friend Bree, who I do the Just a Small Town Girl show with, I would love to bring her here and film this whole city. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours away from Chicago. Kind of middle of the state, maybe a little more eastern. It's just beautiful. It is. It's just so well done. Cool shops, cool place to walk around, beautiful greenery, and just I'm so glad I didn't inhale a bug when I did that. That would have sucked. But let me introduce you to Van Helsing over here. My van. It's you wonder how I live in here? I wonder how I haven't lived in here up until now. We're going on 3 months of full time. I have lived in here for about a quarter of the last year and a half, being on the road filming stuff for Asai TV, and I left April 4th. I started seeing less and less of my son, who was the only reason I was in Colorado. Then my cat of 19 years passed away, and that sucks. You all know that story if you know me. She was my longest constant. Loved that cat. She loved me more than I ever deserved to be loved. And she passed away. Got a big old tumor on her tongue. I don't want to talk about it. But and then seeing my son from halftime to whatever I can milk out of his high school, teenage existence. He's well taken care of. I did everything I could, and I love him to death. I'll always be there for him. But I'm not going to sit in an apartment and just freaking rot. And that's what I was doing. I was gaining crazy weight, and I've already lost 20 pounds since I've been on the road. And it's been easy because I'm just walking all the time and having fun and exploring and driving all over the country, and I can truly say I've personally never been happier. I have found the thing that I have been meant to do. And eventually I will have a bigger van, and one I can walk around in and stand up in, and all that good stuff. But I wanted to dip my toe into this whole van life thing. I've been a follower of different people that do it on YouTube shows or whatever, and it just looked so appealing to me. I mean, I get to travel nonstop. What? Wake up in a different city every day like I've been doing for the last 3 months for the most part. I stayed back in Colorado Springs for a couple of weeks at Kilroy's. Thank you, Ron. I stayed with my friend Brian in Phoenix. Thank you, Brian. I stayed with my buddy Garrett up in Tacoma, Washington. Thank you, Garrett. But it's mostly been me in that van. And I mean, the whole time I was in Colorado Springs, I was sleeping in the van. I just had a place to plug in and had internet. So it was kind of a glamping to say, to put it simply. It's pretty wonderful. But anyway, I found, what I wanted to do. And I get to film a bunch of short form shows in between the big shows. I get to film the big shows, and we're filming a movie. I get to be in Chicago tomorrow night, which is about 4 hours away. And I'll sleep there tonight. And then I'll wake up in the morning. I'm going to bump into my good buddy, Vinny Vineyard, who I love to death. His wife's going to be with him, and they're going to experience van life in their very own minivan that they're renting. So I've never done that before, where I travel with somebody. We're going to film in Chicago on the 20th. We're going to ride Route 66 all the way to Los Angeles. Hopefully everything is perfect. Nothing goes wrong. I'm sure something will, but nothing major. And we're filming Vinny's Fantastic Rock and Roll Adventure. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Vinny's Fantastic Rock and Roll Adventure, coming to a screen big and small near you probably early next year, I hope. We're going to really push it. I'm going to really push it and get it out there and hopefully picked up. And because I'm going to bust my behind for the next week and a half. And then for a couple more weeks up in Tennessee, we're going to finish the movie and edit it and everything. I mean, it'll be a movie in probably 2 months. It'll be done. And it's my first feature film. I've done thousands of episodes of different television, of hundreds of TV shows that I've either created or worked on with other people. This is something I've always wanted to do. Much like Vanlife is something I wanted to do. So guess what I do? I do it. And here's my motivational speech. Life is pretty much that simple. Oh, it's simple for you, Brandon. No. Still not simple, okay? But it's what I really wanted to do. And the universe aligned whatever it needed to align. And here I am, 3 months into this thing. And I, again, have never been happier. Look where I'm at right now. This is where I get to sleep tonight. It's quiet. All I hear is some bugs going, rant, 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 and some birds and, the occasional person that drives by. It's whatever. You get that in your own house. I love it. I really do. And I get to film this movie. I don't have to punch in and nobody's telling me where I have to be or when I have to be there or what I need to do. And I'm not paying my bills just to live to pay bills. I'm not, it's, again, you could do that, Brandon. No, you could too if you really wanted to. Trust me, if I can do it, anybody can freaking do it. So don't tell me you can't, and don't tell me you want to, because if you want to, you'd be doing it. Sometimes it takes a little while to set things up, but you'd be making moves. And there's a kitty cat over there. There's a Mauser right there. I don't know if you can see that. Kitty. Come snuggle me. I'm just having a snuggle kitty. Anyway, so this movie is a hard luck comedy. The tagline is rock and roll will never die, but Vinny might by the end of this. Vinny loses everything. His friend and him want to go see their favorite band in Los Angeles, who's reuniting. The band is named Hugs. They actually came out before Kiss, so I don't want to hear none of that crap. The band is Hugs. They're not fictional at all. They have a soundtrack that I may or may not have recorded over the last week. So they're going to go down Route 66 together. Well, nothing quite goes as planned. And it's a ridiculous comedy. There's so many elements. There's so many segments. And it's an adult comedy. So whatever that means these days. If you're easily offended by things and you probably have better things to accomplish in your life outside of going to watch movies or things you need to fix. And here's the thing. I don't care what anybody... Oh, there's lightning bugs. I don't care about that. We are doing this outside of Hollywood's grasp. We don't care about Hollywood. If they don't want to pick up the movie and put us in 1 million theaters, then fine. It'll be on a ITV. I don't care. I have my own damn theater. I have my own platform. I don't need Hollywood. I don't need to reach out to different platforms. And I don't need it to be on Netflix or Hulu. I got my own Netflix or Hulu. It's called ASYTV. You can get it now at asytv.com or on Roku. Those are my 2 favorite places to watch ASYTV. Lots of stuff on there. If you like food stuff, travel stuff, docu-series, just fun shit, I think you'll like ASYTV. I'm going to catch some lightning bugs and put them all in a jar, and then I'll have a free light that doesn't require me using the batteries. I was going to give you a tour, wasn't I? Sorry, I get distracted. But I'm really excited about this movie. And it'll be one of those bucket list items, where... bucket list item that's something I've always wanted to do, and you just do it. It's really that simple, people. Anyways, we'll start with this cargo box covered in stickers. I've lost 100 of them probably to the elements and to elephants. Actually, I don't think any elephants have stolen my stickers, but lots of stickers on here. As you can see, I got the windows blocked out. Well, usually these are, but haven't done that yet. Oh, this one is. I have a sign here that says, "You're on camera. We're in here. Don't be stupid." I have that because I park in a lot of places that aren't this awesome. I've parked at Planet Fitness parking lots in Los Angeles where there was drug deals going on in the parking spot next to me, like right here. I'm like listening to them talking about killing people. I've parked in Portland where there was 5 dudes talking about stealing cars and breaking windows. It's right outside my van. So if that's in there and they think there's more than one person in the van, maybe they'll think twice. It's gonna get a little noisy because I got 2 fans going because it's muggy. Hey, turn on a light. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna use this. There's my fans. They're really loud. They oscillate. They keep me cool. I don't need an air conditioner back here. I've been perfectly fine. I rarely, I should say, ever use the air conditioner at all in my van for anything. I'm not a big air conditioner guy unless somebody's in the car with me and they're like, "Oh, it's so hot." I like the window down. I like the road noise. Anyway, back here, this is my little refrigerator. Can you see it? It's got it's stuffed with food. I have a huge refrigerator that Iceco gave me and sponsored me. And that refrigerator took up this entire area right here. The entire area. And it sucked. And it didn't just suck that it was so big. And it's not Iceco's fault. It's my fault. I have a minivan. It's my fault for saying, I need the VL60. Yeah. My little one is perfect for this van. I've not had any issues with not having enough room for food. What else? Oh, I got turn this fan off real quick. These fans are running on Jackery batteries. Jackery sponsors me. I have 1,000 Pro here. I got another 1,000 Pro here. I have a Road Pro Jackery coming up in the mail that actually got delivered to Vinny's house. They'll be bringing it. And I got 2 small Jackeries up front, plus an Iceco battery and a bunch of smaller ones. You would think I wouldn't run out of batteries, but I do. I run. This one right here is probably at 55% because this one's malfunctioned and doesn't charge with the van. Thankfully, this one does, but that one does not. So the only way I can charge that is with plugging it in, or I got solar panels up top, which I've never used those. Oh, it got muggy quick, didn't it? Oh. This right here is my water supply. I have dude wipes in here. If you're not familiar with dude wipes, get familiar. Can't always make it to a Planet Fitness to shower, okay? Sometimes you got to take a dude wipe shower. But right here is my little pump that goes on top of a 5-gallon deal. You flip this out. You hit the button. You got water. You got water. Can you see it? You got water. Okay. In here, I got little stuff just before I brush my teeth. This is rose water. I'm addicted to rose water. Call me a girl. I don't care. Deodorant, things like that. Forks and knives. That's my trash can. And this right here, I guess this is the most important part. This is my bed. It's a super duper comfortable bed, people. I mean, it's gelled memory foam, and I got them on with the springs in it for a little more support so it doesn't just sink in. Under the bed, oops, can't see nothing, can you? Under the bed, I have a lot of my clothes. I keep them under here because it's just a great place of storage, and I can work out lumps in the bed because it's not the greatest setup ever. Sometimes you'll be parked on a tilt or something, and you can move the clothes around under there. Yes, I always have wrinkled clothes, but who cares? I don't care. I'm a van lifer. But yeah, you can kind of work it out and make your bed flat. Underneath here, I've got all my SI TV stuff, all my clothes, all my kitchen stuff. I've got a lot of stoves from Road Pro. Hang on. Road Pro is awesome. It's you can get on Amazon and find items from Road Pro. I have their little portable oven, which looks like a lunchbox, a little green lunchbox. I cook in that all the time. You just put a little pan in there, put your food in there, plug it into a 12 volt, into the Jackery, whatever, and it cooks for you and everything. I got a little Road Pro frying pan, and they're sending me more stuff all the time, which is really cool. What else do I got in there? I got a little foldable toilet I've only used once out in the middle of Preston, Idaho, out by the river quarry out there when there's no bathroom for 10, 20 miles. And I was like, you know what? We're going to break in the foldable toilet. It's going to be a good time too. And it was. Worked out good. Man, there's so much stuff. There's so many gadgets. There's so much fun. How do I defend myself? With these right here. You see these? Do you see these? No one's going to mess with these. Nobody. No, there is that. I do know how to defend myself. Everybody should. Thankfully, you don't have to all the time. It's the last thing in the world I ever want to do is have to fight somebody over something stupid. I have tasers, knives, large knives, very large, sharp knives. Dare I say, like almost swords. Axes, pepper spray, bear spray, gel spray. 2 different tasers. And a lot of things that go boom. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't like carrying that stuff around. I really don't. I don't want to have a gun in my van. Some states won't let you have a gun in your van, but there's a lot of shitheads. And thankfully, in the year and a half that I did it, I'll say a third of the time, a third of life in the van for the year and a half. And then the last 3 months, there's been road rage incidents where people get mad that I'm not driving 95 and I'm sorry I'm in your way. Douchebags on the road, stupid people that if you drive over 10 on the speed limit, you're kind of a stupid asshole. And you know that. So, I mean, there's no argument valid here. You're just an asshole. And usually those people are cool with being an asshole. But I'm on the road so much that I'm just like, so over it. So over the assholes. Quick thing. I'm doing a new podcast called Living in a Van with Brandon Bishop, the podcast. And I have a brand new one. I've changed the Brandon Bishop podcast. That is no more. That is now called Everything on This Small Blue Dot, This Planet, which means I get to talk about basically anything. That'll be out next Saturday. This new episode that is released today is about stupid drivers in the fast lane and everything like that. So check it out. It's anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can get it. Living in a Van with Brandon Bishop, a Vanlife podcast. It's available now. There's 3 episodes. It's actually a lot of fun. I get to talk about doing this and interview other people that are doing it. And I'm hoping it grows and grows. Everything on This Small Blue Dot. I had to push it off a week because I just wasn't ready to knock it out. And there's a lot of moving parts with that one. It's a lot of research. And the first episode's about smoking, which I hate. I hate people that smoke. I may love you as a person, but I hate that you smoke. It's disgusting and stupid. But it's, there's a big history to it. There's a reason everybody smokes. And not everybody. A very small percentage of the people in the world smoke. But much like loud people, you can sure smell them, can't you? Anyway, so that'll be the first topic. I still feel like there's a bug in my nose. But it's getting dark. I've been talking for almost a half an hour. And I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Did anybody leave any Oh, yeah. Let's go, Brandon. You know what? That's funny. I was in a town today called Brandon, Iowa. Home of Iowa's largest frying pan. Check out my Facebook if you don't believe me. There's pictures of it. It says Brandon on the frying pan. That's the only instance that it's acceptable to say, let's go, Brandon. If you say that for political reasons, I mean, you're stupid. I hate to call people stupid, but more people need to be called out and more people need to be called stupid. Because again, there's some of us Brandons that can beat your ass. Just saying that. Not you. You're awesome. But, for those Let's Go Brandon stickers and shirts people, it's old now. It's like, years old? Come up with something better. Like, it's like calling someone a Karen now. It's like, that's somebody's name. That's somebody's daughter's name, their mom's name. And you're just putting that on them. here's the thing, again, I don't care what anybody says about me or thinks about me or anything. It is my son's name now. So if he's getting a little bit of that, I will smack the shit out of you, just so you know. And it's as simple as that. It's be careful. People are so tough on their computers, and they're so tough when they put the sticker on there, and they're so tough behind their steering wheel. But usually face to face, not so tough. So if you can't back it up, shut up. Simple as that. That's all I got to say about that. Too fuzzy. My beard is too fuzzy. Oh, I thought you meant the reception here. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing with this crap. I'm just letting it grow. It's like, it's almost to like Tom Araya levels at this point, you know, the singer from Slayer. I don't know. It's just growing. I'm not going to shave it until the movie's over. I may not shave it until I get to Michigan when my mom says, no. So that could very well happen. Man, we actually got a couple people watching. I didn't advertise this. I just hit record. Again, the StreamYard thing I pay for every month, which I've not been using. That irritates me when I just got charged for it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go live. Basically, because I wanted to show everybody this awesome parking spot that I got and explain to some people who don't understand why anybody would want to live in a van. It's not for everybody. Probably not for most people. We've all been programmed to want the big house and the nice cars and all the stuff. Everything I need is in there. Everything. I don't need anything else. I don't really want anything else. And by not having room for anything else, not having all those shelves and all that wall space that I had at the house, I've saved thousands on souvenirs and things, you know. And I'm trying to get healthy. Like I said, I've dropped about 20 pounds. So I'm eating better on the road. It's a challenge. Trust me, it's a big challenge. I have food in there that I want to grill and cook, but today I had, Jaeger schnitzel, Yesterday I had a breakfast in Omaha. I had a breakfast egg roll, which was fan-freaking-tastic. I only had one. I have not eaten a lot. I've just kind of fallen off the carnivore, low-carb diet. So, but I'm not off of it. I'll get back onto it. It's just hard. Especially it's going to be hard when, I got Vinny and Julie with me, and they're going to be eating whatever they eat. And anyways, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go to sleep. It is really late for me. I usually find a place to park around 6, and then I do some work, edit, social media stuff, all the crap that I do. I have 2 podcasts. I'm building a travel app. I have a television network called Asai TV. I have a Vanlife YouTube show. And dude, there's other things. There's a lot of other things. Recording an album, filming a movie. There's all kinds of crap going on right now. So I'm usually asleep in bed by 8, asleep by 10 every single night. And I don't even know what time it is right now, but it's getting dark. So anyways, from the Amano Colonies here in Iowa, thank you guys for watching. Here's what you can do for me. You can go to Asai TV, ASYTV on .com, or ASY TV on Roku. ASY TV, Asai TV. You should know by now. It's up there in the corner, right there. Okay. It's probably all you can see. And go there. Check out what I do for a living. That is my television network. You've got Netflix, you've got Hulu, you got Amazon Prime, you got Max and Plus and Peacock and all these different ones. Give us a shot, man. That's all I'm asking. It's all that I'm asking. Give us a shot. ASYTV.com, or find ASY TV on Roku. And look up the Living in a Van podcast. Look up the Everything on This Small Blue Dot podcast. And go to YouTube, which you may already be on. Hit the subscribe button for Asai TV, ASY TV, and watch the ASY TV, Asai TV Vanlife show. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I release a show, hour-and-a-half content every single week. And there's also a Patreon page that you can find in the description. Do all that stuff for me. Be a friend. I'll be your friend. If you do the Patreon thing, I'll send you a postcard from someplace in the country every single month. And I just made a bunch of keychains for Asai TV and for the Vanlife show. I'll send you one of those too. Simple as that, people. Thank you for watching. Treat each other nice. Love ya. Happy Father's Day to the fathers. Talk to you next time. I should do more of these. This is fun. Good therapy. Bye.